Hello. Um, so I haven't uploaded a video in about a week, but I've been super busy and I need to flip that over. Okay. So there has been oodles of drama in my life, which is probably not really anyone's business. Uh, I only have like 10 minutes exactly to do this. I am on break. I am working and um, I have heart problems, and that's kind of the big drama. And then on top of that, I've had like a lot of financial things going on, and I'm going to talk about that because I don't think people fully grasp what happens when you go through cancer treatment. They see it on TV, and you see characters, they get cancer and they all have loving families that support them, and they have no financial problems on TV shows or movies. That's a lie. um I'm 55 years old. I am not married, and no one is financially supporting me. I have to work. And this is the reality. I have a good employer compared to a lot of employers that I've worked for in the past. And I will say, as far as benefits go, uh, this is probably the third best employer I've ever worked for. And So I'm not really complaining about that. But the health insurance thing, and I don't get disability. I was given a choice. I could have an insurance through work that included disability, and it had almost no coverage for health insurance, or I could get ACA. And I could continue my ACA, which covers my chemotherapy and things like that. One chemotherapy session costs $12,000. Which one do you think I picked? So I don't have disability insurance. I was not eligible for it. When I started getting an inkling that I might have cancer, I was scrambling to try to get it. And I am still getting spam calls from insurance agents because of that, asking if I want to get health insurance through them. No, I don't want to get health insurance. I'm an insurance agent. I signed myself up for health insurance. And no, I don't want to get it through them. I'm happy with what I have. So I do not have disability insurance, so I have to work. I have a job, and I need to keep that job. And, if I don't work, I don't get paid. And I am very blessed that they let me work from home. They trust me with the office equipment to work from home. The reason I was allowed to work from home is that I have epilepsy as well. And that was the original reason that they allowed me to do that. I'm not supposed to drive at night. And, you know, they probably would have allowed me to work from home because of the chemotherapy too. They're pretty accommodating about that. But um, if I don't work, I don't get paid. And there are a lot of days that I don't get paid because if I have to go through chemotherapy on a day, that is an entire day of work that I don't get paid. If I have medical tests all day, that is an entire day of work I don't get paid. All these things are days that I don't get paid, and I have a lot of days that I have to take off for medical tests and medical treatments. I it is so extensive that I have a whiteboard that I have to keep track of all my medical tests, medical appointments, doctor's appointments, and chemotherapy appointments. And on average, I work about 2 or 3 days a week. So it has caused financial problems. And that's a reality of my life. I had thousands of dollars in my bank account and it's depleted it. And I'm not asking for GoFundMe. I am not asking for money from you all. I'm just talking about the reality of life when you have cancer. Is it's gonna drain your savings, and it's gonna cost everything that you have. That's a reality. You will go through all your money. And my landlord is fussing because my rent's late right now, and I am getting assistance with that. And she's fussing because she has to fill out a form for that, and she's going to get her money. That's the reality of it. And I'm getting assistance with that. Reality is, it's expensive if you want to live. I have stage 3 cancer. It's expensive. My choice was disability pay or medical treatment. Yeah, I could have had disability pay, and I probably wouldn't be alive right now because I wouldn't have been able to pay for my chemotherapy. I didn't have $12,000 in the bank. That wouldn't have paid for one treatment. If I had that kind of money, I wouldn't have been living in the United States right now. I would have gone to Canada. I'm being honest about it. We all know what is going on right now. If I had that kind of money, I have a friend that's a minister of parliament in Canada. He wanted me to go over there. And I filled out the short form, and they asked how much you have in savings. I could be getting free treatment over there if I lived there. So, I'm good at sales, but I'm not that good. So, that's what people don't really get about cancer is, you know, it it depletes your savings. And nobody gives you money on those days that you have to take off from work when you're getting treatment. You have to work when you're sick. That's no joke. There are nurses that have to go in to work when they're sick. I'm not complaining about that. My workstation is right next to my bed, but I still can't go to work when I'm scheduled for chemotherapy. I still can't go to work when I have surgery, and I've had minor surgeries. I don't care if it's minor, I still can't go into work when I'm having a minor surgery. Is I still can't do it. Minor or major, I still can't I still can't, because I can't be hooked up to that computer when I am at the hospital, even if it's a minor one. And that's the thing is that, I think a lot of people are not aware of that kind of stuff. Every single time I have to go to the doctor's office, I have to take a day off from work for that. Now, I might be able to come back, like yesterday, I had a simple doctor's appointment and it dragged out. I was in the waiting room until 3 in the afternoon. It was supposed to be a simple doctor's appointment. I was so stressed out by the time I got home. I couldn't even work when I got back home. I was upset when I got home and everything, and I couldn't work. I was not in a state where I could. So that kind of a thing, I have to get back to work, but that is a thing people don't realize is cancer is expensive, and it will deplete your savings. And if you are not from a 100% functional family and young, nobody's going to take care of you. So that's my thought for the day. And I had some pretty upsetting news from the doctor too. It was not good news. So that's why I was stressed out too. So um, that's what I have to say. I gotta upload this and get back to work. It's already over 10 minutes. So have a good day, and maybe this will be helpful information. Cash in your whatever if you get this kind of a diagnosis. I've got to get back on the phone. So bye.